Alright, here's just an update on the 29 gallon and the 45 gallon fish tanks. I'm going to go over a quick rundown of what's in the tanks, and that's about it. Just update stocking and update the everything. It's May 17th, 2020. We currently have different types of Anubias plants and swords in here. There's a Chinese algae eater. There is albino tiger barbs, a rosy barb, or rose barb, I guess. Regular tiger barbs, a couple convicts. Um, there's a regular convict cichlid back there that's just really miscolored. Her bars are super broken and it's like almost like a calico look. And then there are 3 or 4 hybrids in there. They are parrot cichlid, convict cichlid crosses. So they are the convict cichlid colors, but have a little bit of that parrot cichlid shape to them. There are zebra loaches in here, Kahlua loaches. There is a red and white loach, a red and blue loach. Usually in there, and it's too dark. I can see them, but the camera can't. There's a bumblebee catfish in here. There's albino rainbow shark. There's a peacock gudgeon. Some of the convicts are not very happy. There's the peacock gudgeon. He's pretty cool. Unique enough fish, not all that common. There's Cory catfishes in here, mostly emerald Cory cats in here. But yeah, that's about it for the stocking. It's not that, oh, there's neon tetras and cherry barbs too, if I didn't say that. But there's really not that much going on in this tank. I mean, there's quite a few fish in here, but they are smaller fish, so it's a lot better stocked than what it was originally when I had to combine the 2 tanks together for the 10 and the 29. It was the 10 and 20 that are now the 29 here. But yeah, it's a lot better stocking now. It's not nearly as overstocked. So now, switching over to the 45 gallon, we have live plants in here now, no longer artificial plants. They are Anubias plants and a sword as well. These are just the runners, if you will, or whatever you want to call them, from the existing plants in the 29 gallon over there. The 29 has all the original plants, and in the 45 is the broken off stems, or whatever you want to call them. I can't think right now. Yep, but just snapped off pieces of the plants in the 29 gallon. Because this tank originally couldn't have been planted. There was a goldfish in here, and there was 2 catfishes and 2 dojo loaches, and it's already hard enough with like 1 catfish and 1 dojo loach, but 5 fish that like to move around the sand and get underneath stuff. There's no way it would have been planted. No way. Even right now, it's a decent struggle trying to keep everything in place. I ended up tying these plants to the pot handles, and then those guys, I just have a bunch of rocks sitting on the roots. They were completely covered up and down in there, and you couldn't see any of the roots. You can only see the rhizome. But obviously the loach or the catfish has dug them up. So in here, there is a decent-sized African featherfin catfish. There is a pretty good-sized golden dojo loach. He is in the ballpark of 10 or 11 inches. He's not quite a foot yet, but a very large loach. This is about as big as you'll see them. I don't believe dojo loaches get very much bigger than this. We also have some very young koi. There's past videos I made about them, and then we have 5 angelfish. So these 2 right here are a pair, and those 2 right there are a pair, and then the veil tail in the back just has nobody. But yeah, everybody in here is doing fantastic. The koi are doing great. There are 3 regular koi, and then the longfin koi. This is a very temporary tank for them. Obviously, they will get the length of this tank. This 45 gallon is 36 inches long. Koi's adult length, after several years and being in the proper size of enclosure, will be around 36 inches. So, yeah, this is a very temporary. Don't do what I'm doing. This is just temporary for them until I get a much larger fish tank. I don't think I'll ever have a fish tank large enough to accommodate them, but I'm going to have a larger fish tank in the future for them to grow out further into, and then we'll see what happens from there if I have to rehome them, or if I decide to do a pond type situation or something for them. I'm not too sure yet, because the tank I'm looking at, they'll only be able to get about 18 inches in there, so about half their adult size. So, but that tank would probably last them a good 2 or 3 years, is what I'm hoping for. We'll see. I know in the first year they grow pretty rapidly, and after that they kind of drop off, and they'll grow maybe in the ballpark of like an inch to half an inch a month or so. And the older they get, the slower they grow. I don't know. I'm not an expert on koi. I'm just figuring it out as I go. But this is just a much longer video than I intended. Way more talking than I needed to do. But this is just the update for the fish situation as of right now. And the stocking, I don't believe I missed anything and named off majority, if not all, the fish I currently have. So, thanks for watching.